Alicia Lawyers, Sue Moss, New York. Alex Sanchez, New York. Trinity Hundredmark, Atlanta. All right, Sue Moss, where were all the warning signs? Where were they?
Absolutely. The Florida park rangers have a duty for any public park to look around and see and examine and to see if there are killer gators swimming in the area where all the bathers are. They should have been exploring this area on a constant basis to see, are there any alligators who are laying little babies and have young alligators that they may want to protect? Are there alligator nests? They have the duty to patrol that area on a constant basis so that all of those bathers in that popular area are safe.
Well, first of all, I would start with there shouldn't be any bathers or swimmers in alligator-infested waters. Okay, Sanchez, weigh in.
Look, Florida is filled with alligators, and I find it absolutely incredible to believe that this woman had no idea that there were alligators in that area and decided to take a swim. It's hard to believe that there was no postings and no notifications whatsoever. And if you decide to go swimming in an area that's infested with alligators, you know what? You might get eaten by an alligator.
No. There is no evidence that she thought there was an alligator in the water. I mean, this woman is not an idiot, for Pete's sake. She's a college professor. Trinity Hundredmark. Can you do any better than Sanchez just did? Now, I understand his argument that, quote, everybody knows there are alligators in Florida. Well, that is not part of the law. Everybody knows. That's not a defense when exotic or wild animals are involved. In fact, that's strict liability.
Well, Nancy, it is if you're familiar with the area, and I'm from Florida, and you can't control where an alligator is going to wander. Just because you think an area may be safe, they can wander in your backyard. I had them wander up to my backyard. You can't control where wildlife is going to be. There's no indication that there were nests or anything else. You can't control if an alligator is going to come into a watered area. That's the problem.
Nobody said you could. Nobody said
I understand
you can control the alligators. I mean, what this is going to boil down to, I think, Sue Moss, and I'm happy for you, Trinity, that you didn't get your arm bitten off, but this lady did. Sue Moss, it may be an issue of sovereign immunity as well. Sovereign immunity, we all know, means the king can do no wrong. And if this is a state park, the king, in sovereign immunity, as it's called, is the government. So it may be very difficult to sue if this is a state park.
Oh, absolutely. But the real question is, how often have they examined that related area to see if there were nests, see if there were anything that would lead us to think that there could be an attack?
Wait,
and
are you saying it's the swimmer's duty to look for baby alligators?
No.
That's not going to happen.
The park rangers.
Okay.
Because then there might be gross negligence on the part of some of those people, and there may be liability.
With me right now.